Sorry, I'm eh. But I really quick want to go ahead and talk about Raw, or not Raw, SmackDown real quick. As usual, SmackDown does not disappoint. They do know how to do their things properly, and they do know how to work it out because Stephanie McMahon's not on there. Personally, to me, this SmackDown, as usual, is always better than Raw nowadays, at least. The only reason Raw is still somewhat relevant is actually, let me get back over here. No worries, guys. There will be a point in time when you will not really see this that much anymore. But reasons why SmackDown is better than Raw right now, or Raw is still relevant right now, is because Triple H is on there and he's actually doing somewhat cool things right now, trying to make Raw's end of WrestleMania somewhat decent, which is still being killed slowly by Stephanie. But oh well, whatever. But as far as I'm concerned right now, SmackDown is still going to be the better brand right now. So I just want to talk about SmackDown tonight, or about their show tonight, show as of March 21st of 2017. They did decent. They did not decent. They did good. You know, usual SmackDown. You know, hype up WrestleMania. Hype up their feuds. Make their feuds somewhat decent. I'm gonna go ahead and start it off with AJ Styles' apology, or not apology, his acceptance to WrestleMania. Sorry, something's in my freaking mouth there. I got a hair in my mouth. Sorry. He accepted his SmackDown WrestleMania moment with none other than Shane McMahon. So him and Shane will have that feud. Obviously, it's going to be very intriguing. Both men are probably going to kill each other. At first, I wasn't really excited until tonight, or until SmackDown happened today or yesterday. Whenever this gets uploaded, whatever you guys want to consider. For me, it's today. For you guys, it's going to be yesterday. But yeah, he ended up doing decently. The feuds beat promos is slowly actually making it somewhat better. Hopefully AJ Styles does go over. I will be doing my prediction list my prediction on WrestleMania. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna walk out with titles around their waist? Yada yada yada. But yeah, AJ Styles and Shane McMahon are doing very good, pumping up their promo and their match to WrestleMania. It's gonna be somewhat decent, as well as I am hoping it does become a great match. Next, you also have types of match right now. You had certain matches tonight that were shocking, and sometimes the matches that were that was predictable, but still were a great match. For example, you had the Usos match. That was unpredictable at all. I didn't expect Usos to win the tag team titles today against American Alpha. But they did. They beat American Alpha for the tag team championships. By far, that was one of the best matches. That was match of the night. That was definitely match of the night, in my personal opinion. Wouldn't say anything better myself. You also had the Diva, Carmella versus Becky Lynch. Just a regular match. I expected Becky Lynch to disarm the disarmer one tap out, but no. Actually, we got a different perspective. We actually got every diva, or not diva, every woman wrestler or competitor to join the ring and have a little brawl. We still don't know what type of match it's going to be. Most likely, it's going to be an over-the-top battle royal match. Most likely, either that, or they're going to do the same exact thing they did with crowning the first ever SmackDown Women's Champion. My personal opinion, I'm gonna be honest. Nikki Bella should be in here. She is a woman. She isn't part of the women's thing, but no, she has that match with John Cena and with John Cena at WrestleMania against Miz and Maurice. Maurice is finally going to be in action. That's going to be cool, though. Speaking of that, if you get it, I don't remember if they showed it on SmackDown or not, but The Miz and Maurice doing or Maurice, whatever, however you guys want to pronounce it. Some of you guys get pissed off at me calling it Maurice, Maurice, or more. Some people call it Maurice for some reason, and some are like Maurice. But supposedly her proper name is Maurice. But oh well. Maurice, she is competing for the first time in a very long time. I think in general, actually, because I feel like she's actually stepped off of women's, actually competing wise, but always showed up into like little house events, random things. What, as far as I know, this is the first time in a very long time she has wrestled on WWE. And what better way to put it, WrestleMania? But yeah, she's they did a little thing, like Total Bellas, but instead it's Total Divas, or instead and like Total Bellas, but like Total Diva, whatever. Miz was dressed up as John Cena, as Maurice was dressed up as Nikki Bella, but instead her boobs were actually real. I'm a dick. I know I'm a dick for that one, but yeah, John Cena. That little promo was kind of funny. I thought it was really funny. There's not that much hype to their feud. Personally, to me, I would have preferred Daniel Bryan to be fighting against Miz at WrestleMania, because he did that little sneaky thing, like yeah, let's make it seem like you're gonna go wrestle again, Daniel. And that was not cool at all. That plays with my emotions. I do want to see Daniel Bryan become a thing again. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to see excited to see what progresses with Daniel Bryan a little bit though. I don't think I've even seen him tonight. I think he just stayed in the back all day. Either that or he's tending to his wife. I can't remember. I believe his wife's actually about to give birth to their child soon. She's gonna pop soon. It's gonna get, yeah. But anyways, they had John Cena versus Fandango in a squash match, which makes me sad because they made Tyler Breeze tap out to Nikki Bella. That was very down. SmackDown, that made it SmackDown a little crappy tonight. Not only are you putting down talent, or you're putting over talent that shouldn't be put over. I'm not gonna say that. Not only are you making talent look crap, you're making talent look crap in the opposite gender. You're making Tyler Breeze look like he's a weak bitch tapping out to Nikki Bella's little version of the STFU, or now called as the STF. Quick fact for you guys, if you didn't know what John Cena's original names were for the Attitude Adjustment and the STF, it used to be known as FU and the STFU. If you don't know what those are the abbreviations for fuck you and shut the fuck up. So yeah. I don't know what STF means now. People call it the AA, his Attitude Adjustment, his actual finisher. I know that's called AA, Attitude Adjustment, whatever. But yeah, I'm intrigued. I'm a little intrigued what's gonna happen. I don't like the fact that they did do that. Hopefully the promos coming up to WrestleMania. Like, I know we have one more week before WrestleMania, besides this week. So I am excited to see if we do end up pulling something off a little bit with that. I'm very excited to see what happens there forth and what goes on. But as far as I'm concerned, guys, I'm not excited at all for WrestleMania. I'm not excited at all for that match. Hopefully, next week on SmackDown they do amp up the show. They amp it up a little bit more. I'll definitely be excited. Anyways, moving forth on. You had another match. Daniel Bryan. Not Daniel Bryan. I'm sorry. Dean Ambrose versus Randy Orton. Not Dean Ambrose. I'm sorry. Baron Corbin. Dean Ambrose did interfere, costing Corbin the title match. That's all I really saw from that. I wasn't too hyped up for that match. Yeah, I was not that hyped up for that match. I don't know if there was a specific thing scheduled for that match. The match was actually kind of good though. I do give that. The match was good. By the way, if you guys are wondering, I'm not even gonna talk now. But yeah, that match was decent. That match was really decent. I do like it a lot. I did like the match a lot. A lot of good counters. Baron Corbin's counter of the RKO into that little finisher thing was really cool. I give him a great match. That was a good match. That was honestly a good match. I wasn't that hyped. See, I was like, oh, this is probably gonna be another squash match, or something's gonna happen between either Bray Wyatt or Dean Ambrose gonna come out and make it a tag team match, whatever. But no, I think Dean Ambrose came out obviously, but what made it even cooler was the promo with Bray Wyatt and him. That was a good segment. It made it seem like all Wyatt members were actually there at the current moment in time. You like Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. I thought Eric Rowan was there, because when you see that they're looking at the feet and you just see the three set of feet, and you saw Eric Rowan's like freaking suit. I thought that was what that was. I thought that's what was going on. I was about to say, oh shit, I was about to get his ass beat. But I'm now something a little not as cool would have been cool, but overall that was actually kind of sick. Scaring the man? No, it's very scary. Very you can tell Bray Wyatt's getting into Randy's head. But yeah. Anyways, at the end of the night, you had that whole entire thing between AJ Styles and AJ Styles and Shane McMahon, where Shane McMahon did that usual go to the top rope, set up his opponent on the table or the announcer's table, and then elbow him through the table. Honestly, I thought AJ was gonna move out of the way, but no, I guess that's not the case with that. But I thought that was a cool thing. Instead of only getting a little bit of the wrestler like last time when he did it to Undertaker, he missed it. Got a small contact in, not too much. Like literally, it was like a little like right there, barely. Which is what it's supposed to do. It's only supposed to get this general area. At least that's how I seen it used to be performed. But a lot of people like to aim for the heart. Well, for you guys, the heart's right here on my video, because it's kind of Anyways, this is right. This is after me. For you, it's still the opposite way. Anyways, that was very good. He got more than anything. He almost missed it again, to be honest. He kind of overshot it a little bit. Obviously, he almost messed up the last time. But yeah. I forgot to talk about the women's match. I'm sorry. On the women's match, I completely forgot about that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. In the women's match, it ended in a disqualification with Natalya actually interfering, attacking Carmella, and then we had every other woman come into the from the locker room and fight in there, and then at the end every other woman was down besides Alexa Bliss, the women's champion, holding her title, saying, I'm walking out WrestleMania with this around my waist. And I do love that. I do love that you're amping every little thing up, and amping it up in a good way. I'm not saying that Raw is not doing anything decent. Raw is doing somewhat decent, so that they produce matches that we are not gonna want to see. And even though we're not gonna want to see them, at least make us end up wanting to see it. For example, I was not excited to see Shane versus AJ. I thought that match was gonna be crappy, but the way they're amping it up, the way they're making it seem, does intrigue me more. Makes me want maybe I'll be into it. But as far as I'm concerned right now, tonight's show, I'm saying tonight's show because it's for me. Tonight's show does get a 9 out of 10 rating. The only reason it's not a nice 10 or even a 9.5 is because you did make Tyler Breeze a great talent, a very young talent, may I add, who deserves a title, who should have deserved a title shot way long ago, as well as probably being one of the hottest things that was produced at the time. Tap out to Nikki Bella, a woman, might I add. So that's all I have for it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll definitely see you guys later. I kind of want to do a top 10 list of the top 10 list of one of the best WrestleManias I have seen. And yes, I have seen a decent amount I have seen a lot of them. I just don't watch a lot of them because I don't have that much time in my life to do that. But yeah, I'll definitely see you guys later. Bye.